Today, we're going to do some mind-body work to help you if you're experiencing urinary incontinence, leaking urine, leaking bladder, anything like that. Um, and what we're going to do is work with the potential emotional triggers that are underneath this issue. Now, I'm making this video in two different parts. In order to get the best benefit, you want to stay with me and do both of these all the way to the end. How often you come back and use this video is up to you. Do it until you get a desired result. But I want you, as you move through this work with me today, I want you to pay a lot of attention to the emotions and the thoughts, maybe the memories that come up as we do this together, because that is where you're going to want to go next. For instance, if when we're tapping, you suddenly have all this anger or you have a lot of self-doubt come up, something along those lines, after you do this, head on over to my YouTube channel and go to my playlist for emotional healing. There are over 100 videos in there. And you can find easily what you're looking for and do some of that work also. I want you to really get all the help that you can out of this. I made these videos for you. All right, let's just start out today. We're not going to measure it. I want you to take a big breath in through your nose and hold it and blow it out. Okay, now let's just start out with some regular EFT tapping. I have urinary incontinence, and it is really frustrating. I can't seem to find anything that helps. I'm not sure why I'm having this problem, but I choose to be okay anyway. Even though I've had this leaking problem for a long time, or maybe a short time, I honor all the reasons I may be experiencing this. And I completely love and accept myself. And I'm open to shifting my perspective about this now. My bladder is just leaky. I may have had an illness that caused it. I may have had shifts in hormonal balance that caused it. Could be a number of things. But nothing is really helping. So I wonder if it's possible that maybe there are some emotions underneath this problem. And I give myself permission to look at these now. Because I can. I wonder if leaking urine might represent overflow of emotional content. Things that I just didn't know what to do with or how to process. I know I've had some overwhelming emotional things happen. Maybe big things, or maybe just smaller things. And as I look back at this, I might even see some connections to life events around the same time I started having urinary problems. All these emotions that I didn't know what to do with. My body didn't know how to process them. I didn't know how to process them. I kept such a tight lid on everything, but it overflowed. I may have some fear underneath there. I might even be afraid of my own feelings. I might have a lot of fear, a lot of anger. I might have grief and sadness. And these emotions overwhelmed me. And now my bladder is leaking. It just can't hold on to it. It's too much. It's overwhelming. I allow my bladder to relax because it's been really tense. I allow myself to relax and to let go of the need to hold on to all of these emotions. I wonder if I could feel safe with all these emotions. As I begin to relax, I allow myself to know that it's safe to feel safe. All humans come equipped with the same set of emotions. I wonder if I could feel safe feeling my emotions. And to do it with emotional regulation so that I don't need to feel overwhelmed anymore. Then there wouldn't be any need to have urine overflowing and leaking. It's safe for me to relax, safe for my bladder to relax. Because I do completely love and accept myself. And I love my bladder. Peace. Okay, good. Now, just make a note, mental, or you can jot it down, of some of the things that came up that felt true for you as we did that work. Now we're going to move into the second part of this. This is not regular tapping. I kind of have loosely called it compassion tapping. This is a part of a larger technique that I do with clients. And for this, I'm going to have you sit with your eyes closed. You are going to repeat after me. The only tapping I want you to do is just the outside of the hand. Don't try to tap through points. And go ahead and start tapping now. And rest your hands in your lap. And just keep tapping throughout the entirety of this part of it. And I'll tell you when to stop. And now, relaxing, closing your eyes. And with this, it's not going to sound like tapping normally does. We're going to be saying, you, I'm so sorry, you. We're going to apply a great healing power, your own self-compassion, to help heal wounded parts of yourself. If you change the wording, you will limit the effectiveness of this. So just stay with me on this. And tapping, closing your eyes, and here we go. I'm so sorry that you were so overwhelmed by all your emotions. I'm sorry that you learned at a really young age that it wasn't safe for you to have emotions. I'm sorry you had to hide the way you really felt. I'm sorry that no one really loved you just the way you were. I'm sorry that when you needed help, nobody came to help you. I'm sorry you felt so alone. I'm sorry that you learned to be really hard on yourself. I'm sorry that you were treated so harshly. I'm sorry you can't relax and just forgive everyone for doing their awful best. I'm sorry that you can't relax and forgive yourself for being overwhelmed. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry you can't just relax and love all the parts of you because you are always doing your best. Okay, now stop tapping, take a big breath and blow it out and open your eyes. Good. You did great. Now, leave me some comments on this one. See how all of this lands for you. Let me know what results you're getting. Please leave me comments because other people will see those and be encouraged to come in and do this work because of your comments. That's great. Now, I'm not even going to encourage you to subscribe here. Do it, don't do it. But what I am going to ask you to do is refer people to my work here on YouTube. That's what I really want, is to reach more people. And you know people who need my help, this help. So tell them about it. Share the channel link with them or share a video. If you have someone that you love that you know needs something, share a video with them. I would love it. And as always, I so appreciate you. So much love for you. And I'll see you again really soon.